What do you think is the biggest complaint that you get from citizens of this town?
About all kinds. Well, most of the time it's, well, lately it's been on speeding cars, parking on the street, barking dogs.
Yeah. What do you do with some of these nuisance calls? I would assume that some people call other people for spite and report incidents and dogs barking that might never be barking. I mean, do you sometimes get sick of hearing from the same person? And has there been a case of cry wolf where someone calls you 15 times to complain about something and then they call 16th time and it's legitimate or something?
Oh, sure, that does happen.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But we do answer them. We answer every call.
Yeah.
You have to, because you don't know which one is for real.
And then, of course, if this is happening during the daytime right now, then you've got two cruises working on all these ridiculous calls when something else might be happening.
Well, that's what we brought up also at the town meeting was, excuse me, on some days we've had 2 and 3 accidents within a matter of 3 minutes. Now, we've even sent the guys out of the station that was on a desk. Mm-hmm. I've answered the phones. I've had to go out and help on the desk. Mm-hmm. Then you could get a bank call or shoplifter call. Mm-hmm. All these things happen all at once anyway, but we've had that probably within the last month 4 different times.
Has there been a time where you've had to call like a neighboring police department, say, hey, send someone over here, help us out?
When they're close to the line, like near Avon line or Holbrook line, and we're really tied up, we ask for assistance. They pop right over, and you know they're more than willing to help out. Most of the time, we try to take care of our own.
How's this 911 thing working out?
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Now, is that controlled by the police department?
Yes.
It goes right into the police station 911?
Yes.
Yeah. Have there been any problems with people dialing it for non-emergencies?
Oh yes. Oh sure.
Yeah.
But we just tell them to call back on a business number.
So you think it's a good idea, though, huh?
Oh yeah, very good. Because we can hold the line. What we've done it a couple of times and saved lives that way.
Really?
Yeah.
Has there been any times that you've kind of thought yourself, why do I have this job and what am I doing here?
Many times.
What kind of things really aggravate you that you say to yourself, this is ridiculous?
What aggravates me the most is when you can't do what you want to do. You get out there and you want to go at it, do a good job, but you're held back by, well, for instance, roadblocks. Mm-hmm. You'd like to set up a couple, but you have to go by guidelines. Nobody wants to back you on it. The guidelines are ridiculous, I think. I don't see why they should have to go that way. Like we did years ago, we used to set up roadblocks every once in a while. Nobody was offended. Now, if you set up a roadblock, you got to be real careful, and we've been trying to get one now for about 2 months.
Do you think that if you had one, that you would definitely lower the incidence of drunk driving in Randolph?
Well, if they didn't know it was going to pop up every once in a while, if they knew, I should say,
yeah.
not didn't know, but if they knew once every month or once every 2 months there was going to be a roadblock somewhere, I think people would be a little more careful.
They might think twice about it, yeah. Well, right now they know, hey, that Randolph doesn't do any roadblocks, so we can just plow through there.
It's quite a thing to get one situated. I have pamphlets on it, and I have one of the lieutenants working on it, and he's pulling out all his hair, too, trying to get one set up.
Well, you have so many, a lot of drinking facilities in town, so it wouldn't be a bad idea to have one in there.
No, it'd be a good idea.
Yeah. What has been your best accomplishment? What do you think surprised you even that you were able to get, besides maybe these 10 police officers? Yeah, I figured that was going to be one of them, but anything else that you're really proud of, maybe one of your men or a bunch of your men, that they've done something out of the ordinary that you want to mention?
Well, we've had, it's hard to just come up off the top of my head.
Well, I know that. I didn't let you.
But we've had
yourself.
some, I don't need that one.
Well, I wish I knew what you were thinking about just now. It sounded good.
Well, we've had some that saved lives. We've had some of the couple of officers that jumped into the icy rivers of Holbrook there and pulled the boy out. We had another officer pull a baby out of a burning car in North Randolph. He got the Randolph Medal. That's what I say. We have a very good.
These are the kind of things that make a police chief proud, obviously, when one of his people comes through. Then, of course, there's the other side where some of these other towns are experiencing problems from the chief down with cheating on exams and all these other things. How has that affected you? I mean, a lot of people are saying, oh, these policemen are all crooked. I mean, obviously there's no reflection in Randolph. No one's ever been mentioned from Randolph. But how do you feel when you hear about a chief in a neighboring town like Plymouth being accused of selling test papers and things like that?
Well, I don't like it because I think it was very cheap, and I think somebody doing something like that isn't worth his weight anyway. I don't have anything to worry about. I come up the hard way, and they were all legit, and I think everybody that took them in our town is legit.
Have you ever seen any problems with like a graft situation or anything like that in Randolph? Maybe even one officer being dishonest?
No.
No? It's never come up, huh? Kind
Yeah.
of unusual. Is it more to it like a big city police department that would have that problem than a town?
I would say this is more a homey type. You work here, you get to know a lot of the people, and it'd be kind of tough to pull something like that in a small town. Just when you get into the city, you might run into that problem, you know.
Well, it's 1986. Do you anticipate being chief for quite a long time?
All depends on what you consider a long time.
Well, let's say like 10 years from now.
No.
Okay. How about 5?
No.
How about 4? 1990.
How about 3?
Are you planning a retirement?
Yes.
Is this like does people know this already, or is this like a first time?
Oh no, they're all counting my days up there.
We have about a half a minute. Tell us one goal that you'd like to reach for this department. What haven't you done that you'd like to do for the department?
Ooh. Get my 10 men out in the street and show the people what I mean.
I have a feeling you're going to do that shortly.
I hope so.
Thank you very much for joining us.
It's been a pleasure.
Chief Benjamino, this is Inside Randolph. Please stay tuned for more great stuff on RCTV. Watch the Channel 3 scroll and find out when we're going to be on next. See you later. I'm Mark Snyder. I want to thank very much, before we go, Diane, Randy, Lou, and Sylvia and Stu for helping out. Very much.